Welcome, everyone. My name is Nicholas Story, and what you see here is the Coldharbour Institute. Currently, Coldharbour is looking to develop its vision as a leader in regenerative land management practices, and this comes in the form of building housing for new fellows, building laboratories, community gathering spaces, and a welcome center. The development of the Coldharbour Homestead would drastically increase the capacity of the Institute to further its mission to bring health to our bodies through farming, health to our land and waters through holistic management practices, and health to our communities through outreach and education. But many things have to happen first. The property is essentially one large wetland conservation easement. It is also within the designated floodplain, and the current county land use designation is for agricultural purposes only. In other words, for development to occur, hurdles need to be overcome. This includes land surveys, mapping, planning, outreach, fundraising, design, and eventually permitting and approval by the community in multiple county, state, and federal agencies. While I can't achieve all of this, there are some very achievable objectives that I can check off. The most exciting of them for me is drone mapping. This is a skill that I've wanted to further develop for a long time, and as we see, the results have been quite nice. Here we have the 2D orthomosaic produced. Here it is zoomed in a bit. Here's a 3D texture mesh of the property. And here's the digital elevation model and the contour lines generated. Already, Coldharbour is using these outputs to inform grazing and invasive species management ideas for the renewal of its continuing use agreement with the NRCS. And with this, future objectives to map out and visualize land management and development needs can be achieved with high accuracy. Now, while the above addresses building the capacity of Coldharbour, I have additional objectives to build the capacity for Western's ENVS department by upgrading the drone sensor and creating a drone mapping manual. But the one capacity I really want to build for myself is the ability to navigate the various agencies and permitting processes that are intertwined with this project. I will have to communicate with many different agencies in order to even know what needs to be mapped out and to whose standards. Piecing together the whole picture of how the various agencies interact, overlap, or differ will be interesting and a great opportunity to better understand permitting systems. My stakeholders include the Coldharbour Board of Directors, Western Colorado University, the Natural Resources Conservation Service, Colorado Parks and Wildlife, Gunnison County Planning Department, the Army Corps of Engineers, local environmental consultants, FEMA, those that utilize the land such as Mountain Roots, Collar Farms, and Parker Patchers, and neighbors that may be affected by development such as Etchy Ranch and the Vader family. Thank you for your time.